my rents.
Welcome back to another video by myself, My Rents YouTube now got, and today we have another video on the My View On series, and it's another football video. I hope you're liking the football videos on the channel. You know, if you like the content, like and subscribe. The last video on the Newcastle one was unbelievable support. Thank you very much. Now this one is on a big topic. Have you seen the title? It's my view on Manchester City's financial fair play. Now we're gonna include, like in the Newcastle video we did, the history of the club, some small parts of history. Then we're gonna go into the inner details about the FFP, and then we are going to say my view on it. So before you do that, like and subscribe, and let's get in towards the video. Now, Manchester City, you know, aren't a pony club. Like I've said, look at them now. They're absolutely a tyrant, an elite club in this day and age. But back in the olden days, they really weren't. They were a small club, founded in 1894. Now, this club was founded 140 years ago by Gosforth St Mark's. It's like a small little organisation. Going from that all the way to having 78% of their club being owned by Sheik and that consortium, it's mental. Basically, Manchester City used to play at their home Main Road, where they moved into that stadium in 1923. Then in 2003 they left that stadium and they took a gamble and moved to the Etihad Stadium, the 55,000 seater, where they've been there since 2003. Now with the club, they are one of the most successful clubs in English football. You could say they have bought the titles, well most recently they have, but they have had some success prior Sheikh Mansour coming in 2008. You have to look at the facts. They have been in all of the leagues, League One, Championship, the top flight. If you look at the trophies they've won, they have won the UEFA Winners' Cup 1969 to 70 season. That's the main European source, domestic. The Community Shield was won 6 times, more recent 2018 I think it was, and then they won the FA Cup 6 times. The third division, which is the League One, once. The EFL, English Football League, 7 times, known as the Carling Cup or Carabao Cup. They have won the second division, that's a championship. They've won the championship more times than won the Premier League. They've won the championship 7 times and the Premier League 6 times. First one coming before the war, 1936 to 37 season, which is mental. But you have to look at the club. They have been through a very, very sticky patch. Now this club didn't really have a backing, you know. They were seen as the whipping boys of Manchester. Man United were known for their title glories, winning the Champions League, Premier League, you name it, they've won it. But it's mad to see. I'm a Liverpool fan, by the way. I am a Liverpool fan. So my hatred towards Man City is more recent because they won the title last season with 99 points. And, you know, don't remind me. Only joking. Man City have had a transformation like no other. 2007 to 2008 season. These are some mad stats. Their best player was Elano, a Brazilian midfielder they brought in from Shakhtar Donetsk for £8 million. That's the price, £8 million. With Elano, he scored 10 goals in all competitions. He was the top goal scorer for the club that season. They brought in the likes of Martin Petrov from Atletico Madrid for 4.7 million. They brought in Verdan Shawluka from Dinamo Zagreb for 8 million. They brought in Javier Carrillo from Real Sociedad for 1.5 million. But from a team that had the likes of Richard Dunn, to Ched Evans, to Adam Johnson, to go from that to having the elites of football, Raheem Sterling, Sergio Aguero, KDB, it's madness. They went from getting beat 8-1 by Borough, who had the likes of Alfonso Alves, to then be whipping Liverpool 5-0, whipping Bournemouth 5-0, 6-0, 7-0, all this and that. It's mad to think in the 12 years from being managed by an England manager flop, Sven-Göran Eriksson, to go all the way to get Pep Guardiola, who has won Champions Leagues with Barcelona and Bayern Munich. It's mad. From going 9th in the Premier League to then winning it 5 times since Guardiola, since the takeover. But let's get into the financial fair play rules. Now, you have to think about the financial fair play. Now, Man City were banned from the UEFA Champions League for 2 years due to excessive spending in the market. Now, if you look at the stats, last season they spent $189 million, which is roughly about 160 million. They brought in the likes of Rodri from Atletico Madrid and João Cancelo in a swap deal for Danilo from Juventus. They brought in smaller players around the club. But still, it's not the only season they've spent money. The previous season before that, they never failed to spend over £150 million each year. And that is not, it's just buying the league. You have to look, it's like financial doping. You're injecting this drug of money into the club. Now from barely affording players like Ched Evans and Richard Dunn and Danny Mills, to then having pocket change to buy Rodri, who hasn't been very good this season. When you think of flops who have been there, like Fernando when he played, Martin Di Michaelis, Willy Caballero, pocket change, man. But this club, since Sheikh Mansour in 2008, they have bought 15 titles, 5 Premier Leagues, 5 EFL Cups, 3 Community Shields and 2 FA Cups. It just goes, you can just buy trophies. Your legacy is just fortune, and that's not good. You have to think of that. But if it wasn't for Sheikh Mansour's wallet, you would have a exodus of players leaving the club because they want UEFA Champions League football. You would probably have Riyad Mahrez going to PSG or something. You could have KDB going to Barcelona. You could have had Raheem Sterling come back to Liverpool. You never know. You would have lost a lot of players. You wouldn't have no UCL football, no Europe nights, playing in the back arses of Ukraine or Hoffenheim. And you probably wouldn't have Guardiola. You probably have Sven-Göran Eriksson again, or probably Stuart Pearce. Oh, I hope he's not watching this. But this season, you couldn't even string a win against Norwich, Crystal Palace, or more recently Southampton, where your goalkeeper you brought for like £50 million couldn't even save a goal from Che Adams. Well, he was like 40 yards out and he was off the line. But yeah, I just feel like with the ban, it's ridiculous. They have expensed over £1 billion since Sheikh Mansour has come in, and all they get is an $11.3 million fine. That's not even enough to buy Elano back in the day. That is mad. Like, they're not getting a 2-year ban from playing football in Europe. They're getting an $11.3 million ban. It's a disgrace to football that you're letting these clubs being bought out to buy trophies, where you had Leicester City with the likes of Shinji Okazaki, the likes of Christian Fuchs, and Danny Drinkwater winning the Premier League. And then you can't even win a game against Norwich with the likes of they had Cantwell and Jamal Lewis and Max Aarons and Pookie, but they were on form. Now they're shite. But my view on this Man City FFP, it's ridiculous. UEFA need to be a hand for this mistake. They have made a huge mistake. How can a club, which they didn't, this is the thing, right? Man City lied about excessive sponsor deals coming in, about the money coming in, and they wouldn't comply with showing their finance reports to UEFA. That's why they set the ban up. But I wish that this pandemic, would have refreshed the financial side of football and readdressed it. And it means that the 5th place this season will not be playing UEFA Champions League football. So that could have been either Man United, Chelsea, Tottenham, or even Sheffield United. Just think of that, Sheffield United probably being a group of Inter Milan, Bayern Munich, and probably Atletico Madrid. That would have been nice. But, like I say, another video, my view on it is absolute disgrace. UEFA, sort yourself out. Ridiculous, man. But I hope you've liked the video. Like and subscribe for more content. Put your ideas down below and I'll try and do them. And thank you for the support recently, people. Like and subscribe, share my videos, and we can do it together. Big love, much love for you all. Thank you, and goodbye.